Beautiful day. We are the 21st of August 2025. We are yet again in the market looking for opportunities. As always, it's good to be here once again. And let me congratulate everyone who has been a part of this all along. And hopefully, we build wealth together. I am your wealth creation enthusiast with a passion for helping individuals and organizations build their personal and corporate net worth via investing in the money markets and the capital markets. Exciting times are here again in the market when you have to find another kind of wisdom to navigate the stock market, especially the Nigerian market. Thank you very much for joining from wherever you are. I really want to specifically appreciate you for your efforts at deliberately building wealth for yourself. We are in a self-help world and a self-help era, and we cannot afford for things to just be happening to us rather than deciding on the happenings themselves. Thank you very much, everybody. Once again, this is me back here to give some form of guidance as we continue to navigate the capital markets. You know how we do it. Keep sharing and keep liking from all platforms from the beginning to the end, and hopefully we get more people to join to take advantage of the opportunities that we share on a daily basis. I can tell you it's not been easy for me even to come out of my vacation to continue to do this, but it's been because you have also shown some fantastic commitment to this, and so I try to do my best. Remember, I told you very soon, perhaps from next week, I'll be going on casuals to do this until September, when I'll be done with my holidays. But guess what? The stock market knows no holidays at all. And that's why we must keep building and staying invested. Thank you very much. As usual, we will go ahead now with today's live stream, beginning with a preview of what happened yesterday, or review of what happened yesterday. And then, of course, take your comments. While also doing that, any market news will be shared along the line, and then we take your calls 1 p.m. exactly until we shut down by 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you so very much. As usual, I want to let us know also that the opinions and positions expressed in the course of this live stream are entirely personal, and they are mine, not an investment advice. What that means is whatever you hear, do not believe it. Go ahead and do your own research. Then you make up your mind on what best decision to take. All right? Thank you very much. I hope you understand that. Thank you so much, everyone. Alerted King has been doing fantastic from day one. Always alert, sharing the live stream. I hope everyone does that, and hope you have joined the YouTube channel as well, as we begin to work on some quality materials there to share with you, quality contents to share with you. So off we go to the review of yesterday's activities in the capital market. The stock market continued on a negative note yesterday as investors lost 663 billion naira. Sell-offs in corn oil, Guinness, Consolidated Hallmark Holdings, Royal Exchange Insurance, and 48 other stocks pulled the market performance down. Specifically, the market capitalization, which opened at 90.227 trillion naira, closed at 89.564 trillion naira, representing a 0.73% decline. All share index dropped 0.73%, or 1,047.16 points, to close at 141,566.31 basis points, as against the 142,613.47 points it closed on Tuesday. The market breadth also closed negative, with 52 losers and 18 gainers. On the losing side, corn oil led with a 9.98% loss. ending the session at 211 naira 10 kobo. I remember someone called in yesterday in the course of the live stream to talk about his inability to sell his corn oil several times, bidding and not getting it. I mean, offering and not getting it sold. And I could point out then that it was because he was using an app that was giving him delayed data, right? Guinness also dipped 9.98%, settling at 140 naira 20 kobo. Consolidated Hallmark fell 9.94%, finishing at 4 naira 35 kobo, and Royal Exchange dropped by 9.92%, closing at 2 naira 27 kobo. All right. We go on to one market news I'd like us to also know about. Remember, we did an analysis of two emerging breweries companies here, International Breweries and Champion. And at the end of my live comparison of both breweries, I chose Champion Breweries and advised that anyone who is interested in buying any of the two should go for Champion. Well, the good news about Champion does not end as we have another news in the market. By the way, I can't recall how much Champion was, but I know it jumped to around 17 naira that time. What do we have right now? Champion Breweries, 20 naira per share. I think Champion was around 11 or so when we did that. Yesterday it closed at 1974. Currently it's at 20 naira per share. What's the news this time about Champion Breweries? We have the update that Champion Breweries has entered into an agreement to acquire the brand assets and intellectual property rights of the Bullet range of alcoholic and energy beverages from Sunmark International Limited. It's a subsidiary of Enjoy Corp, announced in a filing on the Nigerian Stock Exchange yesterday. That acquisition will eventually diversify Champion Brewery's high growth food and beverage categories. So, Champion has plotted a coup and executed it perfectly. Who bought Champion as at when we did that? Because I need us to understand what's going on here. We are not here for fun. And when we see results of efforts we have made at some form of research or analysis and recommendations, we should be able to celebrate. Toby Loba says, I did. You see that? How much did you buy Champion then? Please specify. If you remember and you were here when I made that analysis between Champion and International Breweries, confirm how much you bought Champion if you did. Because today we are seeing a very good news here, similar to the move that UACN made. So those Bullet energy drinks that most of you know about is now going to be a property of Champion Breweries. What a way. Israel said he bought Champion at 10 naira per share. Today it's 20, so double his investment already. Arnold says, I bought at 18 naira per share. Not bad, because you are already 2 naira up. Perhaps you must have bought most recently, far after we did that analysis. Toby Loba says, I got Champion at 15 naira 50 kobo. Interestingly, you are now 4 naira 50 kobo per share in profit. I was here but didn't buy, says Maobi. Hi everyone, hope you are all doing well. Pearson J. Is there no one on Instagram who was here, we made that analysis and bought Champion Breweries? I heard about Champion but no funds back then. I understand that also it happens a lot of times. I wish to buy shares and this is my first time of buying shares. I wish to start with 5K. Obligato. 5K is quite enough to get started. If I could start with just 4K, then you are even starting with much more ahead of me. Never mind inflation and devaluation from when I invested for the first time. Okay, so we keep going. So you are encouraged, Obligato. The first thing to do is to open your stock brokerage account and then proceed. Coach, I received my Presco dividend yesterday. Oh, Fedi. Interesting. I also did, and I'm sure many more of you also did receive your Presco dividends. Congratulations. Wow. Real Nkwa says I bought at 5 naira 11 kobo. Imagine. He bought Champion Breweries 511 when nobody was watching, and suddenly it's 20 naira now. Who told you we won't make money this year? I said it from the first trading day in January this year that we will make money this year. And look at that. Testimonies left, right, and center. Interesting stuff. Do you advise I go for Dangote cement, and at what price, sir? We will go in now into the market and see how things are panning out. Please remember, we do not panic here. We understand the market, the ins and outs, and we can be able to also anticipate what happens from here. That's why we are not troubled. Congratulations for those who have received their Presco dividends. At least there's some level of liquidity to take advantage of the drop in the market. And every income that you reinvest from your dividend, what you are doing is you are applying the magic formula of compounding. They say there are 7 wonders in the world, and in the investment circle, they said the 8th wonder of the world is compounding. You have no idea what you are doing when you consistently reinvest dividends that comes from your investment. What happens is you will eventually create an ocean of cash flow and an investment portfolio that will amaze you, because money that is working for you be reinvested to continue working for you. So almost like giving birth to twins, triplets, and quadruplets several times. And I can tell you, you are in the right place as you do so. Thank you very much. So for Dangote Cement, currently having closed at 520 naira yesterday, it's at 519. The bids are still less than the offers, so you can toy around 508.1 and see if you can be sold to. Sales is not much going forward at the moment, just 75,000 shares traded. These are the kind of stocks and these are the kind of times I like sitting on stocks like this and piling in on them. So if you are looking at buying Dangote Cement, go ahead. My coach, greetings. I really like you, coach, and your fashion style. You give me excess joy. Thank you very much. That's Chris. Really appreciate your vigor, your vibes. I mean, no downtime as far as you are concerned. And it's really interesting to note. Jaiz Bank paid dividend yesterday. How many people got their Jaiz Bank dividends? Congratulations. So you see, the reason why you need also some dividend stocks in your portfolio is so that they can just come in at times like this, and to your advantage, you take full advantage of the cash flow, especially at market downtimes like this. I made my first and last investment in shares in 2008. Right now, I don't have access to the dividends or how to claim ownership. I once filled a form for e-dividend and submitted at my bank, yet nothing. Solo unos. Let me advise. The bank cannot process your unclaimed dividends. It's the registrars of the company that you invested in. Even if it's a bank, every listed company has a registrar who keeps the records of all shareholders and executes dividend payments whenever it is announced. So, what company or bank stock did you buy in 2008? And that was when there was a global market crash across the globe. So many people got their fingers burnt because it was the height of so many banks in Nigeria coming for public offers and all that. And people were investing in what they didn't know. There was no internet, there was no phones. And so communication was okay. I think there was internet. Yes, there was internet. 2008, there was internet. Phones were there also, 2008. Yes. I think GSM started in 2001, if I'm not mistaken. August 2001 was when we had the first deployment of GSM lines. Okay, so 2008, there were phones and all that, but there was not much social media presence. In fact, there was no social media presence. Yes, I remember all of this Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all those things were not there that time. Instagram and all that, none of such. So information was not flowing well enough between the market and the investors. There was no group anywhere. Nobody was talking about this. You could just hear it on the media, either on TV, on radio, or via the print media. That was how information was passed then. Not now, whereby you can easily check through and get your hands, get hold of any company results. It wasn't so before now. So do well to contact your the registrars of the bank in which you have shares. It's very simple. Just Google search registrars. For example, if it's UBA, just search registrars of UBA. You will see them and begin to look for their address. In fact, you can also do them an email, but you should complete your e-dividend mandate form. Very important. There are very vital questions that you must answer there to convince them. One of the very critical security questions on e-dividend mandate forms that they will ask for is the date in which the bank account you are submitting was opened. Interesting, isn't it? Anybody can collect any bank account from anywhere, but they can't tell what date you opened that account. You are the only one who knows when you open the account. And even if you can't remember, you will go to your account officer or any of the branches of your bank, go to the customer service and ask them to give you that information. The reason why the bank will give you that information is because you are the owner. So they will even verify you through your BVN. Once they confirm you are the rightful owner, they will release to you, right? Banker's confirmation of signature, and then one vital information there, the date you opened your account. Banker's confirmation of signature is given to you by your bank. You go and ask them at the customer service desk. They will print it for you, have you sign, they stamp it with your passport photo on it. Once you go with this document, no registrar can deny you your unclaimed dividends, right? Okay. Chris says, my wife received Jai's Bank dividend for the first time. She is really happy. Thanks, coach. Interesting, isn't it? That's what we're here for. There are no downtime. So imagine now you can program dividend cash flow to your advantage. How do I mean? Most of the companies pays dividend between April and May, right? Then some others pay around this period in August. And you men and parents, including single mothers, this is how you solve school fees problem forever. You have heard some companies that pays dividend around this time, right? Presco just paid yesterday. Jai's Bank paid yesterday. You can decide for yourselves that for the purpose of school fees payment, you invest in the stocks that pays dividend in August, such that you know there is ever going to be cash flow that August from those companies to take care of school fees. How much is the school fees? 5 million, 3 million, 1 million, 10 million. Okay, how much does these companies pay? Jai's Bank, Presco, so and so. How many shares do I need in these banks to be able to offset everything, school fees, back to school expenses, all that you need to prepare for school? How many shares do I need? You calculate it, you keep it down, and you start buying those shares. Once you stack up those stocks, leave them there. Every August, there's money to pay school fees without sweat. Whether the economy is going up or going down, not your concern. This is how I program myself. And this is how I pay school fees before resumption. It's not, I like us to understand children are not a liability at all. Let the economy not make you feel children are a liability. They are not. Because they warn you ahead of time. That's one good thing with them. From conception, the woman will tell you, I'm pregnant. 9 straight months, the children will be announcing, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Prepare your household. Prepare for me. Make room for me. I'm coming right away. 9 whole months is enough time to make room for the arrival of a child. Then, in their infancy, you should know that when they turn 15, 18, they will eventually be good to go to higher education. Enough time again to provide for them, prepare for them. So, what do? Open a minor account. They know nothing, but you already are structuring their future. The account is tied to your main account, and you are the administrator. From time to time, you pick one stock or the other for them, and so on and so forth. Before they are 10, 12, you have created wealth for them. They can study in the best universities by the time they turn 16, 18, and what have you. That's very simple, right? The same way you prepare yourself and have stocks that pays dividend in January based on the fact that school resumes in January or in December. Free yourself of all these stresses. If you deal with that, you will have so much peace. What time does your rent expire? Let's assume you are in a rented apartment. Program dividend paying stocks about that time that you renew your rent. You will be amazed what level of freedom exists in this life that you never knew. Not to wait until whenever it is time to pay rent. No, that shouldn't happen. Then you take your time to now build towards either buying your own home or building your own home. Very simple. I've been off such stresses as this for so long. And that's what I bring to the table. That's why we are investing. I hope somebody's getting something. If you are really getting something, please type something, something, something. I want to be sure somebody is getting something and I'm not talking to myself. I'm looking out for your something now. Okay? Somebody must get a wisdom here. So it's not all about buy this stock, buy that stock, and jumping around, getting worried the stock is going down. No. When stock prices goes down, that's the time to get in. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of something flying around. Somebody's getting something. Truly speaking, interesting. This is what differentiates this community from every other one that is all over the place and just posting for posting's sake. If you are getting, even somebody who is looking at funding their education abroad, you can start working towards it by stacking up on assets that will take care of you. How about those who want to travel out, relocate somewhere else? Create a solid portfolio of stocks that will keep servicing you before you find a job abroad. By the way, make up about 6 months amount of savings to sustain you in that foreign land. Before, I think maybe I should do a video about this, just I don't have time. I really am struggling with time. Can't cope. Otherwise, these are the things, and maybe these are part of the things I will be creating and dropping on the YouTube channel. That's why you'll be missing a lot if you don't join the YouTube, because this is actually a live trading live stream. All right, not for live lessons and all these things, but from time to time, some of these things can drop. I hope somebody got something. Ladies and gentlemen, GT Bank is jumping right now. 93 naira, gaining about 2 naira 85 kobo, almost gaining 3 naira. I think GT Bank is around the buy zone now. I've always said that something around 90 to 93 is a good time to buy GT Bank. Wherever you are, if you can hear me, please start taking up GT Bank around that 993 naira downwards. And then, of course, Zenith at 68 is a good entry point also. You can start stacking up some Zenith if you are that one who's looking forward to getting your Zenith Bank shares. For now, the offers are still more in Zenith. So there's a chance tomorrow, Friday, we could have some interesting bargains as well. Winifred Edundi, exactly. This is the right time to start picking up some Zenith and GT Co. GTCO will still eventually return to 100 and not come back after the third quarter result is announced. Unless, again, if November comes and there is some serious sell-offs, then we will be in a situation to buy more GTB. Otherwise, GT will eventually leave the sub 100 naira range and take off. Obligator, yes, you can, but your capital is not much, but you can go ahead and start. Every start is a start. Nothing wrong with that. Coach, is there a list of companies paying dividends and what month they pay, please? Enigma Alpha, there is no list anywhere. We can only draw the list if you like. And it takes, but sometimes you can also see something of that nature online. So I would advise, because nobody is writing any list down, purely based on our experience. And if you want to really take advantage of dividend paying stocks, you would need to also be sure what dividend they are paying, right? Not all companies that pay dividend pays well, just like not all companies also pays dividends. Yes. So just type Google search Nigerian dividend paying stocks for 2025 or dividends declared 2025 Nigerian stocks. You will find a particular material from Naira Metrics. They have a collection of all dividends announced till date, how much has been paid till date, qualification dates till date, and all manner. Most of these things you can find via Google searching them. And Nairametrics is one reliable web page to get this particular information. So they give you qualification date, how much dividend, interim or final, payment date, and so on, including closure of register. And then for those who give bonuses, bonus shares, they will also list all of those things. So I think you can start from there. Terry Jing says, I want to build 3 stocks. I want to buy additional units for each of the 3 every month. Give me 3. Now, this is more like a laser focused approach to investing. Needs only 3 companies. I will spread you amongst 3 key sectors: banking sector, manufacturing, fast moving consumer goods is also manufacturing, but I'll separate that. So, banking, manufacturing, and I would say oil and gas. Number 1, banking, GTCO, at the price it is now, or Zenith. Choose from both. Number 2, fast-moving consumer goods, currently top choice, UACN. Number 3, oil and gas. Where else? Aradel. Pumping money in these stocks. Aradel pays dividend twice. GTCO pays dividend twice. Zenith pays twice. Anyone you choose. UACN pays once, but there's a huge capital gain waiting to happen in the long run, right? Okay. Solo Ono says, can I buy and sell shares online from abroad? Absolutely. We've gone past those monologue or analog days. It's now digital. You just need a digitally inclined broker who enables you to do all of that. Yes? So you can. Are you a Nigerian diaspora? You are still watching? So many people are making it. You are the only one left. You can't keep sweating for money. No matter what skill you have, it will expire. A time will come, they will tell you to retire. So many people have wasted years abroad, can't come back, even though coming back home is the best. Unfortunately, difficult because they have nothing to fall back on. Whereas people are here making so much money and deciding, look, I'm not going no abroad. I will rather travel, visit, and return. Okay. Best price to enter UPDC, REIT, and UACN. Okay. Let's see. UPDC REIT, I think seven is a good price. But after their dividend payment, they should drop a bit lower. Currently 790. Interest is waning there, dropping as bids are less than offers. 2 million bids versus 3.9 million offers. So it's understandable. I would love to see it under 7. That would be a perfect entry price for UPDC rate. And then for UACN, trying to check what's going on with it. Okay, it's at 75.95 now. One of the safest entry prices for fast-moving consumer goods, even if Unilever is 72, which is another fantastic choice in that sector. Okay, all right. Good day, coach. Kindly talk about corn oil. Is it a good time to buy for long term? Simply or nose? We would like to see the coast being clear, and that can only happen around maybe their quarterly results. If not the third quarter result, then the fourth quarter result. Otherwise, what they have published in the first and second quarter is not reasonable, and that's why the stock price has been dropping. So, not very safe to buy at the moment. Better to stand by and see how low it drops. Currently, just 5,800 bids versus 76,000 offers. And it's dropped from 211 to 209. And the highest bidder is at 190 naira. Just 5,000 bids. Others are waiting under 5,000 total bids. And the lowest offer is 209. So you can see everybody is tired, and do not make a mistake of jumping in at this time. It's almost going into full offer, and that will be good if it continues to drop. The only problem is it cannot close at 190 based on the volume yet, just 12,000 shares, and we need 100,000 block transactions for it to drop to 190 per share at market close. I hope you understand this very well. Dr. Newton says, good day, sir. I want to invest 5 million in a dividend paying growth stock for long term. Aradel or GTCO? Wow, that's a very tough one. If you have either of them, invest in the one you do not have. That would be my response, Dr. Newton. Otherwise, I would say if you do not have anyone yet, go for Aradel, because it's the one that eventually will become too expensive to buy. Whereas GTCO will still be hovering around 100 naira and so on. You can always buy enough back. Whoa, Jai's full bid yesterday, and what? Everyone is avoiding it. Okay, let's go on to see what Jai's is saying. That's coming from Digital AI. Jai's is under the non-interest board. 4 naira 40 kobo. They are not avoiding it. In fact, it's on full bid, right? Jai's is on full bid. Oh my God. Having closed at 4 naira yesterday, Jai's is now at 4.4. Maximum gain for the day, 10.8 million bids, 0 offers. 17 million shares traded, valued at 75 million naira. Coach, is Jai's Bank a good buy, and at what price should I go in? GT, well, as we speak, it's a fantastic buy. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I didn't see it drop to as low as 4, because that's what the closing price is showing here. 4 naira for a stock that recently jumped to 550. And I said it will pull back from that 5. So it touched 4 naira and closed actually at 4 naira yesterday. Something is not helping us here. I would like to state this. Since they moved Jai's from the equity board to the non-interest board, it looks like it's out of sight where most others are listed on the equities board. And so we tend to not follow up what is going on or see what's happening until it has finally happened. So you see, whoever took position at 4 is 10% up today, right? So you can get into Jai's. I said it, that anybody chasing Jai's at 5, just hold on. Wait to buy it back under 5. Then relax and wait as long as it decides to jump above 5. All right. I received my Jai's dividend yesterday. The Lawsome. Thank you very much for that feedback. We are glad that you are investing and seeing your returns. You know the beautiful thing about investing in the stock market, you jump in for dividend that you should that is for 2024 shareholders. You jump in this year and you get dividend, maybe a month before payment. You seem to still find a way to qualify for those dividends, even if you were not holding it way back for the financial year being reported. That's the beauty of stock market. Sometimes the returns can come quicker. Apart from capital gains, you can just buy a stock about to pay dividend that you qualify for in a month's time, and you get dividend straight. For instance, most of the stocks that will be paying dividends in October, that's less than 2 months from now, you can qualify for them. Whereas it is for the financial year beginning from January 2025 till June. That dividend they will pay, or till September ending, right? But you just buy it now and still qualify, even if you didn't hold. What happened? We are trading patience. The one who held it from that time sold to you was not patient enough for whatever reason, maybe he needed cash and so on. And so you went, took his patience from where he stopped and carried on to collect the dividend that would have been due him. Interesting, isn't it? This is why it makes sense when I say we think we are buying shares, but we are not buying stocks. We are actually trading patience. I hope we can understand this the way I'm trying to present it beyond just what's on paper and theory, right? Thank you very much. Okay, keep the comments coming in. Please, when does RDL pay interim dividends? Olibi Ogabiela. Sorry, I have to be slow not to miss your name. Interim dividend, RDL usually announces it during their third quarter results, and then they pay around October, I think. So let's stay calm. RDL will always pay twice a year. Coach, can you please recommend NIG penny stocks? That's Nigerian penny stocks. Jais Bank is one of them, still a penny stock, 4 naira 40 kobo right now, though on full bid. I am waiting to see the full year report of Academy Press, if it's worth waiting for. GTCO has dropped to 92, looks interesting still. Charms, very good penny stock, will pay you in the long run. QTix, the same. UPDC, the same. UPDC REIT, the same. I've called several already, so you can make up your mind. Amongst the insurance pennies, mutual benefits is always showing very good signs. Don't know how long that will last. I think that will be all for penny stocks that I would want to mention at the moment. Okay. All right. They did their AGM meeting yesterday. Who was that? Was that Jais? Good afternoon, coach. I have not received my dividend from Jais. What can I do to collect, sir? Bunmi Ade, just wait. Give it time. You will get update. What are the top penny stocks you would recommend? Well, I just mentioned them now. Coach, how can I withdraw funds to my bank account on City Trader? Chiemela Kalo, very simple. When you log in for the first time, the landing page, you will see those 3 short horizontal lines on the top left of your screen. Tap on it and scroll down to withdraw funds. Click on withdraw funds and then go on to the dialog box that appears. Just type in the amount of funds you are withdrawing. For instance, in your case now, you are withdrawing 50 million naira. Just type it there. I know that's what you want to withdraw now. And if you think you are not worth it, then please don't try it. But if you know you are the one and that 50 million is what you want to withdraw, go ahead and withdraw. If you understand this is me prophesying to you that there will come a day when you'll be clicking 50 million there, just in case you think you do not have it. So click the amount, type the amount you want to withdraw and double click on submit. That's it. 50 million. Thank you very much. Please, sir, what do you think about bitter glass? Ebuka, be careful with bitter glass. Oligbolo Gabriela says, Amen. That's it. Never mind. So that's the way it works. Then give it a few hours. And if possible, follow up with an email telling them you have just initiated a withdrawal, right? Okay, what broker can I use? Chukwemeka Ogojiako. You can use any broker you like. If you want to use the broker I use, well, I use Atlas Portfolios. Coach, any good U.S. dividend stock to buy for the long run? I'm so sorry, I've never been able to really transfer my U.S. Watch list to my system to be able to run it every time I'm doing this live stream. I keep forgetting. I would have taken a look, but I did some videos like that. Maybe I should revive such videos and share on YouTube. Okay, but I just can't really mention immediately on the spot. What broker can I use? Lumi, Chris. Like I said, you can use any broker of your choice. Go on the NGX website and search, or you want to use the broker I use, fantastic. Atlas Portfolio. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'm so sorry for those who sent DMs yesterday. I just couldn't find the time to respond. Hopefully today I will try my best to respond to many of your DMs. So please, I am actually supposed to be in my vacation period, but I still can't hold back from coming to talk to you every 2 hours. That's why it's looking clumsy. You know, I'm out of base. And like I said, from next week, if I am online, I may be appearing on a t-shirt because I have to rest. Yes? Okay. Coach, what is your take on Sunu Assurance? Well, that stock ran madly last year, made so many people rich. I don't know if it still has the muscles to do that. What I know is that it eventually pulled back from that run, and so many people will actually be worried or afraid to go eat the way it did last year. Last year, it ran from nowhere to 11 naira per share before crashing to 5. And it's at 5 now. And that's all. I didn't even bother to look at their finances the last time, but they seem to be pretty okay. I think the 5 naira is a fair pricing at the moment. So I've not done my homework on the insurance companies like I thought I said I will, because I still have time to do that before they do their recapitalization. Lofty Hill Crown says, how long will this beer last? I guess that's what your question is. End of the month, next month, we want to know the fact. I'd like you to know that there is nobody who can predict the market, because you are dealing with the emotions of millions of other traders. And of course, you are also faced with economic situations you are not in control of. And then plus government policies that may come up now, left, right, and center, like it has done for the insurance companies. Tomorrow, something else may come up that drives the market up, or one corporate action that drives a particular sector up, like we had with GT Bank going to get listed on the London Stock Exchange and therefore causing a bank bull run and all manner. So we really don't know. No one can predict the market. What we know is that there is an end to everything. If the market remains bullish, sentiments continues to be strong, then this bear run is going to be very short. And that's why my suggestion has always been, for instance, tomorrow is Friday. Whatever you see low, take some good position and wait to see if the bear run continues. If it continues, then you dive in more at a lower price to get more in. But to stay aside and think that you can time how low it will get, that will be illusion. And before you know it, boom, it rises back and you start feeling bad that you didn't take position early. So these are the ways to manage the situation. We are all happy to see stocks come back down to us, especially for those who didn't buy in when they were all running away, right? And when stocks jump like that, it's normal for them to pull back a bit because you still have a lot of trading funds, short-term funds in the market. Okay, that's what happens. Please, sir, what do you think about beta glass? Ebuka, beta glass is like a moving train that nobody knows what the destination eventually is. It has continued to defy logic, climbing from 50 naira when it was first mentioned here in November to 400 naira. Even when it got to 300, I stopped mentioning it because you could just lead somebody into a calamitous loss. How can you still be recommending a stock? You mentioned at 50, somebody here bought at 60, it jumped to 300, and you're still recommending. But guess what? This one is defying gravity. And what we have today, 412 naira per share. What under God's heaven is driving beta glass? No one can explain. All we see is stock price continues to rise. Now 412 naira per share. So it gets more dangerous the higher it climbs. And somebody might be saying, oh, I should have bought at 300. Coach discouraged me. Well, you are the CEO of your portfolio. The decision is yours. If you still feel you can jump in at 412. But I've told you all I know and think about this very stock. Rather than carry 400 naira per share to buy bitter glass, I will stock it up in Aradel and Dangote Cement and sit down and wait. I am confident that those stocks will not drop that low. But this one, you don't know what may happen. Maybe there is a back end information and activity going on that supports today's valuation. But you see, that will amount to investing blindly because you don't know. You are now trying to imagine, is that what you want to use your capital for? Well, the ball is in your court. It doesn't mean after I finish talking now, I expect bitter glass to drop. No, it knows what is pushing it. I don't know. So I can't say. I can finish talking today, it jumps to 500. So I've got to be plain and open and sincere to you. That's me for you. Okay? All right. Keep your comments coming in. Thank you very much, J Ace. See the gifts there. Okay. I don't have access to my Nigerian account. I lost even my BVN number. I live in the UK. Roll. I have a suggestion for you. You shouldn't miss out on one very genuine, realistic opportunity to grow your wealth while you are toiling away earning hard currency. BVNs these days can actually be done abroad, including the UK. Ask around the Nigerian consulate or the embassy, there is a way to do it. Then also, some banks offer diaspora accounts. I know of First Bank. Search their website and you will see something talking about diaspora accounts. They will deal with your situation perfectly, sort you out, and get you running your Nigerian bank account again. And then you can then open your brokerage account and start putting your money to work harder than you are doing right now. Like I always say, money never gets tired. I was trying to look for a currency note around me. Funny thing about me is that I don't always have cash. You know, we're in a cashless society. I wanted to show you a currency and tell you money is just paper. As you can see, never gets tired. But this, our flesh, will get tired. So put that one that you have worked with your sweat that will never get tired to keep working so that you can have sufficient rest. I was in bed till 10 a.m. when the market opened. It's Thursday morning. Why? I am now having the rest I should because I've sent money to go and keep working for me. Sounds interesting, right? All right. If it worked for me while in Nigeria, it can work for you who is even earning a much more valuable currency. Okay. So, still trading my patience with honey flour, hoping for better result. Alayomi, you have waited and you have benefited. You will still benefit more. Okay. But if you are compelled, I'm sure you're already in very good profit in Honeywell. Why not? Jace says they contacted me using your TikTok. Really? Jace, please call in and give me that feedback. I know we have just 9 minutes to open the calls, but Jace, call in. I want you to make it clear so that we will keep hammering on this. I'm not here for you to lose money. If you are not following me, you are losing money. So why should you now be losing money by following me? Somebody somewhere, fraudsters left, right, and center are using my DP to create fake accounts and trying to reach out to people. And as often as we will share this update to anybody who is here. J Ace, I want you to call in and let's talk about this. I'll give you that first few minutes before the 1 p.m. time when calls can be taken. It's unfortunate that people go ahead and do this wicked thing. I'm giving you that leverage. Let's talk about this. So it doesn't even affect our 1 hour call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. The first time that was like a few months ago.
Just tell us
They
your
did it
name and where you're
yesterday.
streaming from,
Yes, they
please.
contacted me. They said they would like to know how long I've been with them, with you. So, and I knew that you don't contact people. So I said, okay, can you identify yourself, please? And then he stopped talking. So what I did was I copied you. I screenshotted it. I sent it to your TikTok. Then I remember that you don't your TikTok too many messages. So I sent it to your Instagram so you can see the only difference is that you had way more followers than them. Okay, so I just want to let everybody know. Please, uh, a coach will never contact you, and please, if you earn your money the hard way, you will never part with it very easily. So please do not give your money to anybody claiming to be coach. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay. So that's it, coach. So just to let people know and to let you know, I've sent messages to you. I sent it yesterday. So just to for people and you to be on the alert. I don't know how you're going to do it because they keep cloning it. This is the second time. And I believe they've done that to other people in this group. I don't know what's happening, but I know, you've advised us many times. So hopefully, other people in this channel will not fall prey. So that's just it. Let's
Thank
just
you
be,
so very much. Thank you very much.
you're welcome, sir.
Please, really appreciate your vigilance and always speaking up when things like this come. So, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, very important. It's not time for the calls, but I needed this the moment I saw it being mentioned. And even if we have 6 minutes to take calls, I needed us to remind ourselves. These people are relentless and very vicious. But you know what? You are far more intelligent than they are. If they join the live stream and continue to pick on who they want to follow up, to talk with, to lure away, to dupe, while you are paying attention, receiving instructions, following guidance to make money for yourself, then you are smarter than giving them anything whatsoever. I repeat over and over. The reason why I will not follow you back is so that I don't deceive you into thinking when these people now start chatting you, you will think it's me, because I have changed all my DPs because of this. I've done all sorts of disclaimers because of this. I've reported all sorts of accounts on all platforms, but it's looking like it's not been very effective. I've blocked and blocked and blocked. anyone who uses my DP to come into your account or your DM, just block them and report such accounts. You have to stay vigilant. In the end, two things. They will introduce something else to you, tell you about an app that we don't know about, and then make you enter your details there, make you transfer money. Do not fall prey. We've put in all measures for your protection. And that's why I say my not following you back is not because of pride. It's for your protection. The do-it-yourself approach to our community and club is for your protection. So nobody comes to say, yes, I'm working with Coach, I'm one of the admins. You can see how selfless the admins are. They say birds of the same feather flock together. Maubi will come here, spend all his time responding to questions, helping people out, knowing fully well that I can't do it alone. Others like Rehoboth, Benita, Luke, Oremos, so many others, including VOO, they will come here, spend time to share, give back to society without having a thought of duping people. And then you have a particular devil-infested minds whose only stock in trade is to steal from people. Please, you are smarter than them. No one should fall victim. They come here, listen, and then try to corner people. Please, everything spoken here in the open is all that you should do, and do it for yourself. Let nobody come deceiving you. Since they will not use that talent for a better cause to make genuine money, then they should fail flat. Nobody here should be a victim. You are too smart to be a victim. Okay? All right. We still have about 3 minutes. I'll still keep taking comments before the lines will be open on TikTok to continue. Good afternoon, sir. How do I bid an offer of any stock on any platform? Well, I don't use any platform in the sense that I don't use all platforms. So I can't advise outside the platform that I use. I repeat, I have used 6 stock brokers from the first one I started with 27 years ago. And right now, I am only committed to one, which is Atlas Portfolios, because they give me everything. You can imagine I'm on vacation now, but it doesn't stop my transactions. They've been up and doing, attending to me and attending to us. Because I've checked through while trying to call Jace, who reported that incident. I saw that Atlas is in the house, committed to helping us with our challenges. I'm not asking for too much. I don't have a problem. So if that is what you want, fine. If not, go after any broker of your choice, as long as you are happy with your transactions with whoever you are using. Fantastic. All we are saying is you are the CEO of your portfolio. Do it yourself. No middleman between you and any broker. Use a licensed stockbroker. Okay? Even if the broker goes out of business, your stocks are safe. We know how to advise you on getting it. Right? Coach, please, between Unilever and USN, which has good capital gains and good for long term? Both of them are fantastic. But because of the deal that USN has done, seeing that they are both at the same price, USN will give you more value going forward. Nobody knows what Unilever has up their sleeves though, but I remember I started mentioning Unilever at around 12 Naira some years ago, knowing fully well that they were very well run that time. Okay? This thing wants to choke me. I need to put it off. All right, coach, please, how can I know if my Jais dividend was paid? I use AfriInvestor 2.0 app. Natural. You will know from your bank account. Neat. So keep watching because, for instance, when I received my press call, I didn't know. Maybe I was busy. There are a lot of times I receive information messages. I don't know. But I tried to do a transaction and then I see that the balance has increased. What happened? So check your bank account, especially the one you use to register with your broker. That's why your stockbroker will demand a bank account from you in the course of opening your brokerage account, because they submit your details to the registrars of every company you buy every day. So their hands are full. Imagine how many people a particular broker is serving. Every day you come buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. Every new one you buy, the registrars get updates, including existing ones you have. If you are increasing the number of shares, if you are decreasing it, that's it. So registrars are also updating their records on a daily basis so that they know who qualifies for what whenever any corporate action is being done. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now 1 p.m. The lines are officially open on TikTok for calls, and we already have 7 callers. We would like to make it fast and try to accommodate as many people as possible. Please take note, keep your environment noise free. If you call in and it's noisy, I'll just put you off. Not for anything, but because we really can't hear you, sound quality poor, and it also disturbs the person who is receiving your call. And there is a queue already. I will announce it as follows. Top 3, Obligato, Nafisa, and then Zara and Mom. You are the 3 people I'll be calling. Keep your environments clean in terms of noise, and then let's have a hit-free conversation. Taiwo Oluwole says, Neo has been flying, coach. Well, congratulations to anybody who bought Neo. Sometimes I don't know how I manage to pick these stocks, but when we mention it and go in, we just seem to be favored by God. As long as you bought me under 5 naira, congratulations. There is a good ride for us. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, coach.
Thank you for joining. Tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
Okay, my name is Olusegun, and I'm actually streaming from South Africa. I'm a Nigerian, and this is my first time.
Thank you for joining. Congratulations on your first time.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've really gained a lot from what you're saying, and this is my first time, like I said earlier on. But the point is this: I have been having this notion of buying shares, and I don't know what to buy. I don't know anything about brokerage account. It's when you were talking that I saw people dropping comments about brokerage, and you also made mention of something like that. And I've actually, while talking, I quickly registered at AfriVest. I saw that pop up. No, it's just coincidence. So I decided to, and they mailed me, sent me CSCS. I think someone replied me, AY, and explained to me that I have to keep the CSCS number to myself. It's my personal stuff. And I said, okay. And I would really want to buy shares, but how do I get a brokerage account? Because I think I was told I need a brokerage account to do that. I'm a novice, so please, I would love it if you can attend to me, please.
All right. I'm getting a bit confused now. You said you started a registration and they gave you a CSCS number.
Yes, it was sent to my mail.
Okay. You had already initiated the opening of a brokerage account.
Okay, that's the meaning of brokerage account.
Yes, stock brokerage account. It's like what your bank account is to your cash, your stock brokerage account is to the stocks that you buy.
Okay, I didn't know that. Like I said, I'm a novice,
What
so
company is that again?
I said I opened an account with AfriVest. It's an application where people can buy shares from and also trade. So it's an app. I just saw that and I decided to open.
Invest 2.0.
Yes.
Okay. So the question is whether you need a brokerage account. That's a brokerage account actually. You've
Okay.
opened a brokerage. Whether you
Okay.
understand this or not is another story. What happens is, I think You should join Network Investors Club, our community outside the live stream. We are in Discord app, like a WhatsApp group, but this time on Discord app. Here, you can now ask all necessary questions about how to go about using it, navigating the app, and then funding it and all that. Or if you need to get the experience of others, that particular app before proceeding. I think that's the next thing to do. I do not want to appear to talk down on any app or to prop up any broker. Um, so I think that's the best way to do it. So you hear feedbacks of other who have used it, then you make up your mind on what's best for you. That's the beauty of having a community of investors.
Okay. I'm going to make sure I join the Network Investors what? Network Investors
Club.
Club. Okay. Please, I'm quickly writing it down.
Just
You said
to join, follow me on Instagram and send a DM.
I have.
All right, beautiful. That settles it. From there on, you can get all the guidance you need. Outside the 2 hours, like I said, 24 hours, any question you ask openly in the group, you will get responses, genuine responses, and then you will be on your way. Particularly, you'll also get to learn about what's going on in the market, improve your knowledge. And since you're a starter, by the time I'm responding to that message, please send me another one requesting for the beginner guide video.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you.
Make the mistakes of those who just jump in and get their fingers burnt. There's money in the market, and you need some level of foundational knowledge, and then you fly. Is that okay?
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next caller is Nafisa. After Nafisa, Zara and Mom. Keep your environments tidy in terms of noise, and let's have a beautiful conversation uninterrupted. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Coach.
Please tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
My name is Nafisa. I'm streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Coach, I want to ask this question. It's just about this charms right issue.
Okay.
So I've been getting a lot of mails, calls from different firm, different even individuals telling me to come and take the right issue through them. Even this morning, somebody called me that she's calling from a firm. I should come and take the right issue through them. I was telling her that I want to take it through my broker. He said, "Oh, why now? Come and take it from us." So I was wondering, is there anything special in me taking the right issue through a particular brokerage? Do they have anything to benefit? Or because I'm trying to be even very careful, I even told her, I said, she's calling me with an individual number, but she gave me the name of the firm, and she said they were going to send me mail through the firm mail. So I want to ask, is there anything that those broker or anybody that I'm taking the right issue through will get any extra benefit or something? I don't understand, because I have quite a number of mails, a lot of them, even through text, that they have been calling me for this right issue, because I've not taken mine yet. So I said, let me come and ask.
Alhaja, you are making waves and causing confusion in those companies. Now, let me tell you why.
Okay.
You have a lot of charms, and some of them with you have it not more than with one broker.
Yeah, that's true.
So from one broker that you have, they can see the allotment of charms due you that the registrars have prepared.
Okay.
Now, all of these houses will get paid for organizing it. It's not free.
Oh, okay.
So it's almost like marketing. Who will get Alahaja's allotment? So you are a big fish, a hot cake right now.
Oh, I can see.
So that's the reason. Now, what you should do without being worried is decide by yourself, who am I comfortable with sorting this out? And you pay down for those rights through that one broker who you know can push it to the end, and then you don't have to struggle, and then everything will be perfected. That's all you need to do. Don't worry about whether you have to now deal with this person if you have 10 million here and 50 million charms there. No, just focus on total number of charms, how many is due you based on the one for two rights. Make your payment through one, apply for all of them through that person, that broker, and then they process for you. And you're off.
Okay. All right. That answers my question. Thank you so
Don't
much. I
worry, when you
appreciate it.
grow up, you'll be like you one day, where they'll be calling
Coach, are you wedding me? It's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate, sir. God
you.
bless everybody.
You asked for my contact. I didn't see your message on Instagram the last time. I don't want you to feel you were snubbed. Okay? I was thinking you said you will send a message on DM on Instagram.
Yes, I will send message on. I need to, coach. I need to have your number. I mean your number. I will chat you now as I drop this call now. I will chat you on Instagram
It's all
so
right.
I can get your personal number.
It's all right.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate, sir. God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Zara and Mom. Next. After Zara and Mom, next on the queue are Israel, Isede, Bai, and Fedi. Please keep your comments as we proceed. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
My name is Roslyn. I'm streaming from Lagos.
Rosaline from Lagos. I am guessing this is not your first time to call. Please go ahead.
It's actually my first time calling in. I've
Oh,
been like following you for like 2 weeks now. Like I'm new to stock trading.
okay.
So okay. So I think I kind of made one little investment mistake. I don't know if it's an investment mistake though, because I'm still learning. So like 2 days ago, I bought Guinea insurance at 1.79 1 naira 79 kobo, and now I'm seeing 1.47 kobo. So I'm panicking because I bought quite a lot. So I'm panicking. I don't know if I should hold on, if it will get back to how it was, or if it will just keep going down. So I just need your suggestion. I know you don't give investment advice.
Okay. You bought Guinea insurance at how much? 179?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You bought too high. Guinea insurance used to be far less than 1 naira even. So you
Yeah.
bought the high, and profit takers are now taking profits. I've just checked. Guinea insurance is on full bid, full offer. What that means is
Yeah.
there are offers on the table nobody's buying, which makes it even
Yeah.
difficult for you if you want to sell. And these are the errors that
Yeah.
we try to avoid. I'm talking about this here. Now, on to what to do. 5.8 million offers for Guinea insurance currently. Stock price down from the 1 naira 63 it closed yesterday to 1 naira 47. This profit taking is actually about to stop. Then you will start seeing offers. Once you start seeing offers, that is a sign that the stock price is about to recover.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you went in too high, but it will be a mistake to now sell out of panic. Stay on, hold on. The stock will recover a little bit from where it is now. And then we will know whether you should average down when the signs that it's about to recover starts. Like I said, you will start seeing bids. May not be tomorrow, may still be tomorrow. The insurance industry is still the most attractive at this moment. The profit taking will continue from time to time. Then the prices will still try to start coming back up. So you just need time here. You don't need to panic. There is heightened interest in the insurance sector more than ever before. So any sale now would be an elementary mistake, a beginner's mistake. Just stay there. Then grab all the lessons there is. There is the way you feel now inside. You are not happy. You are not comfortable. When you see it, you are even scared. Like you said, you panic. Those feelings are a learning process. Absorb all the lessons there is that the feeling is giving you. Going forward, you should never make this mistake. If a stock is jumping, don't jump in. It's akin to running after a moving train. For now, the other lesson you'll be learning is patience. This experience will teach you the patience you need to make more money. So just stay calm and keep following discussions both here and in the group. If you're not here, it's free. Network Investors Club, free. Then watch, wait, and then you can be able to pounce when you get back into profit. That's my advice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Next caller, Israel Isede. After Israel, Bay. After Bay, that's Bay, BAE. After BAE, we go on to Fedi. Hello, Israel.
Good afternoon, Coach. My name is Israel. I'm calling from Italy.
Thank you very much, Israel from Italy.
Are you
Please
hearing
go
me?
ahead. I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. I bought some shares. I bought some shares last year, Fidelity. To this, I also bought some shares through my elder brother. So I wasn't having a BVN. I asked, they say I don't have BVN. I cannot trade direct or I cannot buy direct because I don't have BVN to open a Nigeria account. I said, okay. So this year now I'm trying to get my BVN in Italy here, then open an account, then set it up. Can I withdraw all the stock I bought from my brother into my own account?
Absolutely not. It's in his name. You can't do that.
Yes.
The only thing that can happen is you sell them off, take the money from him, because opening in his name means even when it is sold, the money drops in his bank account. So he has
Yes.
to transfer all the cash to you to rebuy in your own name for your own account.
Wow.
Wow,
It's a
wow,
big
wow.
one. It's a big one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I will work on it. Thank you. This is very helpful. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. BAE, are you there? Coach, I bought mutual benefits assurance at 387. Please, what's your take, sir? Okay, you bought after the first round of rally because it touched 4 and started reversing. Let's see how much it is right now. Mutual benefits 398. So you are still in profit. It closed at 405. It's actually a fan's favorite. That's one stock that has really, really enriched people. It was actually suspended from trading last year for delaying the reporting of their finances. The same situation with Unity Bank, but they did all that needed to be done. Suspension was raised, and then the stock started jumping from 50 kobo, touched 1 naira before it began to be available. Some people were scared of buying. Then it dropped to about 90 kobo per share, then shot up to nearly 2 naira before the insurance rally came and swept it up all the way to over 4 naira. So we've lost BAE. Their connection failed. We go on to Fedi. After Fedi, The next set of callers will be Kenny G. Sox, Patrick Onori, and ND. I'm giving you the pre-information so you can keep your environment free of noise. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
My name is Fedi. I'm calling from the UK. Good afternoon, coach, and everyone.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
happy
Go
to be
ahead.
here. Yeah. Coach, thank you for
Pleasure.
all that you have been doing for us. I pray that God will bless you and strengthen you in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you.
So I'm calling in favor of my sister. Coach, there was a time I chatted you up and I told you that my sister invested in Nigerian stock through a third party. That was years back. So she has been trying to contact the woman, all to no avail. So when I connected to you, I know how you have been helping people to recover their shares. So I chatted her and conveyed the information to her. She's not in Nigeria, she's in the States. So since then we started the process. You share the link where to recover the unclaimed dividend. So she's on it, but the problem the daughter that is helping her is encountering now. There was a place they said that she should submit that clearing house number, which she don't know anything about it. So how can we get such?
Okay. If she bought through somebody, I guess it's through a broker, right?
Yes.
And because the person is no longer forthcoming, she now
Yeah.
has the liberty to open a brand new brokerage account with another broker. That broker will create a new CHN number. That's clearing house number. And afterwards, she can now submit that through her daughter who is helping to complete the form online, right? So what will happen is send me a request to send you the link. I'll forward the brokerage account link for her to try to open.
Okay. Thank you, coach. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Next caller, Kenny G. Sox, then Patrick Onori, afterwards ND. Let's keep it thick and fast. If you have any queries, Atlas is in the house to sort you out. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir, coach.
Tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
Yeah, my name is Kenny. I'm streaming from Lagos.
Thank you, Kenny from Lagos. Please go ahead.
Yeah. My question is based on I bought some shares on Afri Invest, which is cheap. So, but I actually want to buy another one in Atlas portfolio. So my question is, will I be qualified for the right issue offer at 7 naira if I should buy from Atlas portfolio?
I think the qualification date for TIP is 1st of August. So anything you buy now doesn't qualify. But all the others you had before the 1st of August qualifies.
Okay, sir. All right. No problem, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Patrick Onori, you are next. After you, ND. After ND, Peter EN. But before then, someone is asking, Ill Fingers says, Coach, please, do you have any idea what might be wrong with Chaka? Chaka is one of those LA apps that helps you to buy foreign stocks. I've actually used them before in those early days, 5 or 7 years ago when I started investing in foreign stocks. And I have no idea whatsoever. In fact, I have some investment in that app for foreign stocks that I've not been able to access or use. These are some of the challenges with some of these fintechs. So I have no idea what their problem is. Whether they are out of business completely, I don't know. But that's not a responsible way to deal with people's funds. Patrick Onori, next. Kev Willow Gift says, Coach, is it a good time to top up Aradel and Zenith? I would say absolutely yes. I am hoping that even tomorrow will give us better bargains as well.
Hello, Coach. Good morning. Good afternoon, Coach.
Yes, sir. Please tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
Yes, my name is Patrick Onori, calling you from Delta State.
Patrick from Delta, we are glad to have you. Please go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, a quick one, coach. I need about six viable stock that I can hold for about 3 to 4 years. I don't want to be jumping around. I don't want to be a trader. I want to be an investor. I need about six viable stocks that I can hold for about 3 to 4 years.
Now, that's another laser focused investor who doesn't want to mess around. I'll go ahead straight. One in the oil industry that will not fail you, that will bless you for holding that long. Aradel.
Okay.
Two in the banking sector, Zenith Bank and GT Co.
Okay.
Then from the stable of the Dangote Group, Dangote Sugar and Dangote Cement.
Okay.
Then if you
Okay.
like, you pick that up with UACN. I think I've mentioned more than you wanted, so you can
U
decide.
UACN. Okay. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for keeping it brief. Appreciate. Next on the line will be ND. After ND, we have Susan Odetola. So keep your environment noise free as we pick your calls. On to ND. Build for you says, sir, please talk about Ella Lakes. But let me finish with ND. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. We can hear a little bit of noise around. Looks like it's a mistake that ND called in. Having waited this long, I'm sorry, we have to let go. Next caller has disappeared, so we have Sonny. So, my take on Ella Lakes is everyone is just waiting to see what happens with the promises the management has made. It could be a fantastic stock, but it will need a lot of time and you need a lot of patience. Irrespective of what the stock price is now, we all know that it does not match what the performance of the company on paper is at the moment. A lot of the future of Ella Lakes have been built into current price, so you don't want to overpay for it already. That's my take on Ella Lakes. But should the management be able to keep to all their promises and judiciously deploy the funds they are trying to raise, then Ella Lakes will be a great investment. But that needs a lot of time. So you need patience to tread there. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
You are not sounding very energetic. Tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
My name is Sunday Olkosi. I'm streaming live from Abuja. So someone linked me up because I've been, searching for something like this to go about everything about shares. So I really want to get a hint before I kickstart.
Interesting. It's important that you get sufficient information before you go in. Maubi, are you there? I'm searching for you. I started searching for you from the first person who requested, I'd like you to come and help to talk to our brother, Sonny. Maobi, if you are there, I'm still searching for you. I need one of us to let you know what it takes. Otherwise, if Maobi is not handy, then there is another executive and they want to engage to talk to you. And that will be Fortune Ojenama if Maobi is not in the house. Okay, can't find Maobi. So let's have Fortune speak with you regarding all you need to know about what we are doing and how you can go about your own investment journey right now. It's been a while we've had a female executive speak here. I have a lot of backups in terms of those who are part of the community and have been very instrumental um, in our advancement. Is Fortune available to speak? I've sent a call through. Hopefully it connects and we'll hear from her. Sonny, are you a student?
No. I'm not a student. I'm a sales rep, so I'm looking to invest into shares and all of that. So I said, let me get the right link, and they assured me that this is the actual right link to contact and know all about the shares.
Okay, without taking too much of our time, looks like the call is not connecting with Fortune. I will go ahead. When you buy stocks of companies, you're actually investing in an asset so that a portion of the company now belongs to you because you have put your money in. That's what happens when you buy stocks. But you know that not all businesses are profitable. That's the same way not all stocks are profitable because stocks may be classified as digital assets, that is intangible, that is you can't see them, but they are actually businesses you are investing in the sense that unlike every other digital asset like cryptocurrency that you really can't lay your hands on and see, stocks are actually a part of existing companies that have employees that render services or they actually manufacture products. So those people working in that company or doing the manufacturing or service are working to create value in exchange for money. All the money made in the course of a financial year is now reported, and part of it, after tax and overhead costs paid to employees and equipment and machines and every other thing, including taxes, is kept as profit after tax. From the profit after tax, they take a portion, give back to the existing shareholders, and they call it dividend. That's why dividend is paid per share. So if you spend money on a stock selling for 5 naira and you buy 100,000 shares, whenever dividend is declared, for instance, you declare 1 naira per share, it means that 1 naira times the total 100,000 shares you have, meaning 100,000 naira comes to you as dividend. This is one way you make money in stocks. The other way you make money is when you buy that company and you pay 5 naira per share as at the time you bought. Over a long period, as they keep working, creating value for shareholders, stock price will be increasing. 3, 5 years after you bought at 5 naira, that stock can rise to as much as 10 naira. And when that happens, it means the value of your 100,000 shares is no longer the same because it has doubled in value from 5 naira to 10 naira per share. What you gain on top of the actual capital you put in is called capital gains. That's the second way you make money investing in stocks. So all we are doing is identify companies at very good prices that has fantastic future, currently generating sufficient money to pay dividends, then we invest. As we keep building and keep growing what we are putting per time, the ones that we have put in to start working continues to grow. Along the line, we are receiving dividends and we are also enjoying capital. That's why you heard some people say, I received my Jais Bank dividend yesterday. Some said, I received my Presco dividend yesterday. As long as you keep holding on to those stocks, you will keep collecting dividend from them, whether you work or not. Let me tell you this. You have a bank account, right?
Yes, sir.
What bank is that?
I have Zenith, I have First.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever gone into any Zenith Bank branch to execute any transaction, but you felt you weren't treated well by customer service or something.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. They might treat you wrong, but let me open your eyes to one truth today. They are working for you if you buy Zenith Bank shares. Because all those work they are doing and maybe underrating you, looking down on you, and mistreating you, they don't know that it is from that sweat they keep going to work that they are getting paid, plus that you will receive dividends. So whether they know it or not, when you buy a bank stock or any company stock, live with that dignity that these people are working for you, and that is the technical truth, because it is from the job they have been doing that profit will be shared to you as shareholder. Makes sense now?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
We have hot stocks the way I'm breaking it down. So that's it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All
Is
right.
somebody getting value from what you're saying? If
Please.
you are, I type value, value, value. I want to, every time I make sense, I want to be sure that somebody is really listening.
Yeah.
So the way to go about it is two people cannot come and buy stocks amongst themselves. So what you do, you receive, you get a stockbroker to open your brokerage account, and then you fund the account, and then you follow instructions and make up your mind where to invest per time. That's it.
All right, sir.
Thank you. Seeing value all over the place. Thank you so much, everybody. So I hope that's clear now.
Yes, that's clear. But please, one more question to clear. Like now, like I kind of want to like begin now, and which like particular shares like have this kind of 90% certainty that if I invest in, I won't have like much worries. Kind of maybe you mentioned Zenith Bank, and I have heard some people mentioning some, where one can invest in. So I want to really be sure to which particular company or organization one can kind of invest in, and like it's from what amount can one actually invest from.
You can invest even 1,000 naira, depending on what broker you use. What you will do is send me a DM on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, send me a DM. I'll forward the link to join Network Investors Club. I will also send you a link to my YouTube channel to watch some beginner guide videos. You need information and knowledge first before you invest. When you join the group, you can also ask questions openly there. There are so many people willing to respond quickly. That way, you increase your knowledge base a little and it's dive in.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Omoni Crown is our next caller. Oh, Instagram at some point refuses to scroll, and that's not nice. Why can't we call him from IG? I don't do TikTok, sir. Louis Hagi. I'm so sorry about that. The last time we tried to do TikTok, I mean Instagram calls, we had a confusion of getting somebody who was sitting without, sitting bare chested in his parlor, and it was embarrassing. Really painful. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Omoni Crown. I guess that was a call that was initiated unknowingly. All right. So if you want, I could find a way to try to take calls. So if you want to call in from Instagram, let's see. So make a call. Let's see, because we really do not know how to go about this. There are so many people here. If I accept, you may just not be ready to pick a call. But that's the situation here on Instagram. So if you are willing to call Louis Shaggy, So Louis Shaggy, go ahead and unless maybe I'll bring you up as though we're going live together. Shaman 10, let's see. If you have any concerns with Atlas Portfolios is in the house. Feel free to speak up so they can sort your matter out. While we're trying to connect with Shaman, I want to go through the markets to see what's the latest update. Akimbo Babatunde says, please coach, what time do you come live? For those of us in diaspora, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Nigerian time is the time, Monday to Friday. Okay? For those in the US and Canada, because it's too early for you to join because of time difference, and those who are at work, the full live videos always uploaded on my YouTube channel. That's why I also advise, please go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel and take your time to listen up every time each day's program is uploaded. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Louis Shaggy says, I have question regarding my Atlas portfolio sign up, which have provided all details but haven't heard back from them. Please, Louis, can you do well to type your full names on the comment section? Let me mention it to Atlas. They are on TikTok. Okay. Wow, there are so many unread messages on Instagram. The system failed to scroll, and all of that is how to join your coaching group. Okay, send me a DM on Instagram to join Network Investors Club, and then I will send you the link. The link is also meant to be expiring from time to time. It's still for the cyber security and protection of members in the group. And that's why we have had some very high level of sanity in the group. So you don't have hackers coming in to disturb people there. Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Coach. My name is Anthony. I'm calling from Canada.
Anthony from Canada, one of the hardest workers behind the scene.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you for all you do for us. My question is for Atlas. So I want to take up my
Okay.
rights with Charms, but I've completed the forms and everything, funded my account. Well, these people are refusing to take the money away from my account, and it's mentally affecting my my calculation. So I need to know what my balance is so that I can continue taking on opportunities. But how long does it take for them to deduct the money that are filling in the form and things like that? So if maybe they can provide some insight into this.
Hello, Atlas. Good afternoon. It's good to have you.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Please, can you respond?
Good afternoon, everyone. All right. As regards the debiting of your portfolio for the current rights issue going on, we are going to start that next week. We are currently collecting forms, and we don't want one mix-up because we have some customers that have submitted forms earlier, and they are still coming back to retrieve it to bring in additional and so many indecisions. So to avoid issues and a long reconciliation process. So sometimes we wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the offer is on for proper confirmations of form before we start debiting accounts. So please, we indulge your patience on this, please.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Alerted King. Any more questions?
That's all for now. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. I am looking at Owando with my side eye. It's dropped to 48 naira per share. Currently looking like it may touch that 46, which is my recommended entry price for such a stock based on its behavior. So eyes on Owando. While I'm still speaking, it's now down to 47. Anything around 46 downwards to 43, that would be a good time to buy such a speculative stock. Just information by the person. Daniel is the next caller we want here. Then we will have Oyinlola Olamide and Smart Pulse. We are giving you this information so you can keep your environment
Hello,
quiet.
good afternoon, coach.
Hello, good afternoon.
I'm calling
Tell us,
from Delta State.
Daniel from Delta. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining.
coach, please, which stock will I invest on? U.S. stock and Nigeria stock. Which of them will I invest on?
We are still waiting to decide what to invest in the US, but for Nigeria, we can say Zen Bank looks good under 70. USCN looks good where it is now. Um, Even Zenith Bank, GT looks good if you're looking for something that's expensive. Then, of course, Paladin is looking great at 500 and anything less. That's that for now, including Fidelity Bank.
Okay, you mean I should invest in any of them right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Olamide Oyilola, you are next. While we're trying to connect with him, Saint Iggy, you can join Network Investors Club by sending me a link. Open your download Discord, install on your phone, open your own Discord account. It's like opening Atlas Portfolios. Then you proceed to using the link I'll send to you to appear in our club. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, coach.
Please tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
Yeah, my name is Olamide. I'm streaming from Ibadan, Nigeria, or your state. So
Olamide from Ibadan. Thank you for joining.
yeah, thank you, sir. So happy to be here. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. I think most of the things you've advised with regards stock have been taking note, and I've actually invested in many stocks you've advised, and it has been going so well so far. So and
Awesome.
right now, I don't feel it will be also good. I think the last caller asked my question in a way, answered asked the question I wanted to ask in a way, but I was thinking it might be also good for me to just have something from the US stock because all that I have are Nigerian stock, and I was looking at any stock in the US, probably a penny stock, basically that also pay dividend for a long term. So I don't know if you have any recommendation for that. That is why I called in.
Penny stocks that pays dividend that will need a little bit of research. I have my watch list, but I can't access them on my system because they are on my handheld devices. So otherwise, go on my YouTube, I mean my Instagram and TikTok pages. You will see monthly dividend paying stocks, US monthly dividend paying stocks. I did a video there. You can check them. Some of them are pennies. Go ahead and buy.
All right.
But do your
Okay.
due diligence. The reason why you need to keep revisiting is because a lot of things change along the line. So you want to know the current status of every company you want to invest in. So, but first thing first, go search for that video, then pencil down all of those lists. I think I mentioned about 5 or 7. Then you now do your research on each of them. I'm sure you'll be convinced on 1 or 2 to invest.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Atlas Portfolios. We have someone who has tried to register. He's on Instagram and can't call in on TikTok. His name is Louis Madwabuchi Ibe. Please, can you search for his application? Louis Madwabuchi Ibe. Louis. Louis Madwabuchi Ibe. If you come across the situation or you come to a conclusion on what needs to be done, can you please just call in so he can hear you and follow your next line of instruction? Louis Madwabuchi Ibe. Ibe is spelled Ibeh. Thank you very much. You can interrupt once you find a solution to his challenge. Louis Mado Abuchi Ibe. All right. Next caller is Smart Pause. Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
I can hear you
Hello.
and clear. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Unfortunately, it looks like hello, good afternoon. Okay. We have just 9 minutes left before today's live stream is over, so we really can't keep hanging on that. Let's see if there are more comments. Please, I want to join your community. For everyone who wants to join Network Investors Club, just send me a DM, forward the link to you. It expires after a little while, so you have. Hello, the Honcho.
Good afternoon, Coach. Hello. Good afternoon,
Good
Coach.
afternoon. Please, your name and
Can you
where
hear
you're
me?
calling from.
Yes. My name is Deontra. I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, the Honcho from Abuja. Go ahead.
Yes. Please. I made a call in yesterday. So since Atlas is online, that's why I tried to request again.
All right.
So I bought shares from Fidelity Bank last year from the public share offer. So I actually asked from the Network Investors Club page that how do I dematerialize from my former broker to Atlas. So I was guided. So I mailed Atlas. So they sent I should send my evidence of purchase and CSCS statement to the broker I was using before, which is First Registrars, so that they can move my shares. But I don't have my CSCS statement or CHN number, so I don't know how to go about it. But I'm actually trying to mail First Registrar to request for my CSCS statement. I don't know if I'm online, if I'm doing the right thing.
Okay. Atlas, can you wade in and give us your own response?
I think it needs to revert on WhatsApp so that we can conclude this. The registrar would not give you your CSCS statement. You can get that from Atlas. So please let's just come back to where the conversation started so we can be sure of where we are.
No, I chatted you on WhatsApp. So you said I should chat you through mail, sending my proof of payment and stuff like that. And I did that. I sent you the form I filled when I wanted to get the offers and everything, the shares. So you now sent me a message that you've acknowledged that I should send my evidence of purchase and CSCS statement to First Registrar, asking them to move my share to Atlas.
All right, I think I can remember this conversation now. I'll attend to you afterwards.
All right,
Just
thank you.
expect a
I'll be
response
expecting.
from me before the close of business.
All right. Thank you. 6 minutes before we call it a day here, I think we've done a whole lot of work going forward. Let's see what's happening in the markets. Omatek continues to gain 1 naira 43 kobo, gaining 7 kobo today as we speak. FCMB is at 10 naira 35. MTN is still down to 428 naira. I thought that it would slide all the way down to 400, but it's looking like MTN is very resilient and refusing that slide. Who knows? Maybe it's gathering momentum to fly back up again. We will find out. But as we have it here, the BS are still having the field day. Access Bank dropping to 226 naira 95. MTN now trying to climb back up so quickly, 439 already, even though the offers are still more than the bids. Zenith at 68 naira 30 kobo, nice position to take a first dip into, and then hopefully tomorrow we will have a great time to go into some of these other stocks. Coach, please speak on charms purchase at this time. Well, charms is looking great. Okay, I'm seeing Champs is looking to be very resilient at this point from what we are seeing here. While other stocks are dropping, Champs stubbornly refuses. From 2 naira 60 kobo closed yesterday, it's at 2 naira 72, and the bids are more than the offers. A lot of topsy-turvy movement for Champs. It's looking like there could be an eventual major rise soon. JD Foods is on the comment section. Atlas, please, can you respond to a message I sent on WhatsApp? Okay, Atlas will respond to that, and perhaps you will be able to carry on your conversation even if the live session comes to a close. So please choose between UB and Zenith for long term. Build for you. Two of them are fantastic, have various prospects to do very well. I would go for Zenith. Based on the current price it is, Zen can pursue up to 90 in the next couple of months if it matches what GT is going to be paying, and they have the capacity to do so. Is Nigerian breweries good to hold? Well, if you can survive a capital raise period, because Nigerian breweries needs capital, all the breweries industry companies needs capital to meet up with the challenges after what they experienced the last time. So long term, good to hold. Coach, is mutual benefits a good buy? What's best enterprise? Muftau Dauda, I would advise whatever you are doing with mutual benefits, just make sure you are not buying more than 4 naira. Under 4 naira could drop even lower, we just can't tell, but it has a very good attention from the market. Is TIP a good buy for the long term, sir? Akindele Ayo Emmanuel. It's a very good business. If you are patient, you buy and hold for the long term. 3 minutes before we round off today, let me see how many questions I can continue to take as we are done with the course. Okay, we still have one caller. No name, just multiple numbers. Let's still see. We will confirm if it connects who is on the other end. Lakeside says, Coach, please, for those of us that bought insurance at high price, kindly advise. Well, just stay put and wait for a rebound. But I've always been here advising us to not run after these things. Sometimes we will have to learn by experience. Because sometimes you just can't teach some things. So don't flog yourself too much. Just stay patient and let them recover. The good thing is that attention is coming to the insurance sector, and this is not all there is in terms of price movement. Kenu says, Coach said something about NEO. Which stock have that ticker NEO in Nigerian stock? No, NEO, N-I-O. It's the foreign stock. They are the Chinese equivalent of Tesla, electronic vehicle manufacturers in China. It's called NEO, N-I-O, not in the Nigerian market. Opefaro says, hello, Coach. How long is long and short term? Well, some people, short term is actually 1 year. Others is 6 months. Then long term can be between 3 to 5 years or even up to 10 years for as long as possible. So the terms long and short term in the stock market can actually be relative. Alfredo says, good, Coach. Thanks for all you do. Please, is MTN a good buy for top up? Well, it's looking like MTN does not want to drop anything close to that 400 that we are anticipating. Tomorrow will be the biggest acid test. We will find out. It's looking like it's created some huge support above 400, because even if we have 661,000 offers, the bids are still less, but the stock price is refusing to go lower than 423. Whereas it could drop as low. If it has to drop maximum, then you should be seeing it at 400 today. But it's refusing to go below 423, which means some serious stubbornness we are looking at, and hopefully tomorrow will afford us a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 p.m. already. This is where we come to the end of today's live stream. My sincere appreciation to Maobi. I saw also that Fortune eventually joined after I dealt with that question. I know it's connection problems. Appreciation to, of course, Atlas Portfolios who joined us and have been doing fantastic in terms of attending to our concerns. And hopefully, tomorrow again, we do it the last trading day. Most of your dividends received, sharpen your cutlasses and load your gunpowders against tomorrow to strike at every down price opportunities that we come across. For all your likes and all the shares and all your efforts at being here for these 2 hours today again, I say thank you very much. You want to join Network Investors Club, you want to open your brokerage account for the first time, please send me a DM on Instagram. I will find time to attend to you, even in my vacation, as we continue and look forward to what tomorrow brings. Until we meet again, same time, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Today's live stream will also be uploaded on the YouTube channel for those of you in the US, Canada, and those who are at work across Nigeria. So you can take your time to take the lessons and run with them. Be good, stay safe, wish you all the best, and have a good afternoon. Bye.